Hello, welcome to another studio vlog. Welcome to Crafty Penguin. I'm Louise. Thank you for joining me here. I've not filmed for quite a while. I think the last time that I filmed a vlog was for the Eharts market, which was absolutely amazing. I had an absolutely wonderful time. You guys kept me busy all weekend with your orders. I think I had around about 5 orders over the weekend, which was absolutely amazing. That was so cool. Since then, I've not done a lot. I've been kind of busy doing other things, not Crafty Penguin related. The weather's starting to get a little bit better here in the UK. I say that having seen yesterday that it was sunny 1 minute and snowing the next. So who knows? So we are now in April. Hopefully the weather is going to take a turn for the better sooner or later. It's still light now in the evenings because I'm filming this. It's Wednesday and just check, it's the 7th of April and it's about 5:30. So I finished work for the day and I just wanted to sort of come on here and just chat about the little bits that I have been up to. I've been doing some sketches, been working in my sketchbook, coming up with some ideas of different things to do. One of my latest ideas that I've had is to create like a small business penguin and maybe do like a sticker pack based around him. It's not got past the initial sketch pages, so I'll show you what I've got. So they're the initial sketches and I kind of want to get the penguin doing like different things that you would do in your small business. I think that'd be kind of cool and make like a sticker pack around that. So that's one of my ideas. Most of what I have been doing has been in my sketchbook, to be fair. I took part in a Draw This In Your Style recently as well, and I've shared that the past week, and that was with Kathleen Stewart, artist, who's actually in Australia, and she does lots and lots of animal designs and that kind of thing. Her Draw This In Your Style is super cute. Here it is. So that's what she's done. So she's drawn an elephant and a koala, and I always find like a lot of Draw This In Your Styles, when I see them, I'm like, oh, I can't do that because I'm not very good at drawing people, and people always seem to do lots of drawings of people in their Draw This In Your Style. And hers was so different that it made me kind of want to take part because it was animal related. So I did some little sketches in my sketchbook looking into some like elephant drawings and koala drawings from a book that I've got of like how to draw in the kawaii style that I like to kind of draw in and that kind of thing. So here are my initial sketches of the koala and the elephant, and then I played around with this for a while because I was just actually enjoying just spending some time doing some drawing. So yeah, I've actually enjoyed just spending a bit of time in my sketchbook and just drawing. So this was a pencil drawing of it. I've drawn it in my style, so that's that one. And then I decided not to finally draw it digitally, and I got out the pro markers because that's something I love to do, and I have got so many pro markers, it is ridiculous, and used a fine liner and a bit of pencil crayon as well. And here's how it finally turned out. And I'm really happy with it, and I've shared that on my Instagram and things like that, and obviously shared it with Kathleen Stewart, the artist, and she liked it, so that's cool. The other thing that I've been on with is I've ordered a couple of books to read. I do like reading and learning new things and trying to find out other things to do with my business, how I can get better and all that kind of stuff. So I've got 2 completely different books. So this is really quite a hefty like reading book. So it's a hardback book called Super Fans by Pat Flynn. And I've only read like, I think like the first chapter, but it's about how to grow your super fans. And it's kind of interesting so far because it talks about the things that lots of people mention, like the marketing funnel and getting people to your website and all this kind of thing. But he kind of flips it all on its head so far, which I'm finding really interesting. So I need to carry on reading that. That's really cool. And see what else he suggests, and if he can give me any tips on how I can like get people who follow me to turn into customers and things like that, which would be super cool. And then today I read this one as well, which this has arrived today. So Styling for Instagram by Leela Side. I don't know how you pronounce the last name. Had a quick flick through. It's kind of like a photography book kind of thing. And I kind of like doing photography. And I've kind of got a style with my Instagram that I kind of like. But I just thought, I just like learning what other people do and getting ideas from different places. So that's another book that I'm on with as well. So a couple of books on the go, trying to help me figure things out. I've had a few Kickstarters arrive recently, so I'll drop a clip in here of what they are. So they were from Deli's Designs and her Pekka Penguin Reach for the Stars. And it is so cute. It's absolutely adorable. Obviously, I had to get involved in that because it's a penguin. I mean, why not? And then Stuart at Magic Bee Illustrations as well. He's had a Kickstarter out, and the pin from that came recently as well. And that is his Snowgwin, which is kind of like a mix between a penguin and a snowman. So again, you know, sucker for a penguin, obviously. So they've come. I've also got some bits and pieces that came from the market, and I'll share some clips of those with you as well. With the Eharts market, I obviously got some orders myself, but I like to have a shop around, and there was like lots of things in there that inspire me, and I had to be careful I didn't spend too much money. I'll share those with you as well, and you can see what they are. So that's a little update on where we're at. One of the things I have been spending loads of time on is working on creating a newsletter and a mailing list. So I've been creating like a sign up for a newsletter for Crafty Penguin with Sam from Squeak and Shout as part of her Confident Creators Club. Now this is something people have told me to do for so long, but I never knew how to physically do it. And the club's been really good in that fact that I've now set it up. The only thing I can't figure out, and if anyone knows how to do this, please let me know, is how to actually make the sign up bit pop up on the front of my website. So I've got a link to it, I can do that, that's fine. But I can't physically get it as if you log on to people's websites, you log on and open up the page and then it will pop up something like an offer or sign up here or whatever. I can't get it to do that. I have no idea how. I've been looking, I've YouTubed it, and I can't find something that links. So with Sam, we've been using MailerLite to link the newsletter, and I can't figure out how to link that to my Wix website. So if anybody anywhere has any ideas on how that might be possible, please let me know in the comments, because that would be absolutely amazing. Hi, it's Sunday evening. I have to confess, I have been avoiding the camera. The reason for it? You want to know why? I have had the massive, biggest, hugest spot on my chin for like the last 2 or 3 days, and it's been disgusting. I have just tried to cover it up for you so you can't see it on this too badly. It's slowly going down. So that's my excuse for not filming at all for the last few days. What have I been up to? Well, I've been doing another Draw This In Your Style, and as some of you will know, I'm a big fan of Catnip and her work and what she does, and she's now reached, can you believe it, 125,000 followers on Instagram. That's just crazy. I'm on something like 2,400, which is just unreal as it is, and that's taken me like 3 years or something crazy to get to, and she's on 125,000, and as part of it she has launched her Draw This In Your Style. And it's not something I would normally draw. I avoid drawing people because I don't ever feel like I'm very good at it. It's one of my biggest weaknesses. But what I do like doing if I do try to draw people is to try and draw them in the kawaii sort of style. I've been on a little bit of a journey in my sketchbook, and I filled 3 pages trying to get it how I want it. So I did some initial sketches. There you go, you can see some are better than others, and they're not great. The one in the bottom corner here is kind of the one that I think went the best. So I then drew it a lot larger and tried to fill the page. So it's an A5 sketchbook that I'm working in, and this is what we turned out with. And it took me lots of drawing lines and rubbing out, and I'm kind of happy with how that turned out. So what I did then was, so I actually scanned it into the computer, and I didn't want to do it as digital art because it takes me a lot longer, and on Friday evening I just felt like relaxing and just drawing and colouring in and just creating the design that way. So I did it that way again, like I did with Kathleen Stewart's elephant and the koala. With this one I've done the same kind of thing. So pro markers out again, which I love doing, and here she is. So I scanned it in, then printed out the page and traced it onto some marker paper so it won't bleed, and then stuck it in my sketchbook once I finished colouring it in. So that was my little Draw This In Your Style for Catnip. It's the first time sort of this month that I've really done a couple of Draw This In Your Styles. So it's not something I've ever really done before, mostly because the ones I see are of people, and that kind of puts me off. But the 2 people who I've done, I really like what they do. So Kathleen does loads of animals, and her Draw This In Your Style was animals. That was perfect. And Catnip, I just find her so inspiring. And I think I'm going to try and do a few more as the year goes on and try and get better at it. So I've also finished this. I asked on Instagram sort of about a week ago what text I should put on this design. So I've been working on my coffee penguin. So here he is. So I've been working on the coffee design penguin, and what I wasn't sure was I had like coffee written here in the top corner, not in the font that you can see now, but I didn't like it. And I was like, right, I'm either going to write coffee time or but first coffee or something like that, and I couldn't decide what to do. So I put a poll on my Instagram. I'll show you the results on the screen now, so you can see them there. So coffee time won. That was the most popular one, so that's what I went with. That was the whole point of me asking you guys. There you go. So it's coffee time, Crafty Penguin with his cup of coffee and a spare one on the side. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've had that particular design drawn for ages, and then I drew it up quite a long time ago and kind of forgot about it. I don't know why. And I was thinking, oh, what should be my next Crafty Penguin design? And I found it on my computer, and I was like, actually, I really need to finish that one off because I actually really like it. So that's the coffee time one. Now my next challenge from that is, what product shall I put this on? I always struggle with this because I have like a set range of products that I kind of do in my shop and whatever, and that I can make here and do myself, which is kind of what I like doing, but I never know what would be best to put it on. So if you've got any thoughts on which products you would like to see the coffee time design on, please let me know. So then that'll be coming out in the shop. The other design I'm working on as well is the scooter design, which I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do as maybe the design that I'm going to launch for Crafty Penguin's 3rd birthday. I'm just trying to find the page in my sketchbook of the scooter design. It seems to have decided to hide itself. Yeah, so here he is, Crafty Penguin on his scooter. So I've started drawing him up. You might have seen me starting to draw the outline digitally, so I've scanned him in, started drawing him digitally. I need to get him coloured. That's the job for the rest of this week, so you'll probably see more of that. And then I think I might like to make him into a sticker pack to release, like I say, around Crafty Penguin's 3rd birthday, which is next month. So I think I'm going to release it maybe as part of a sticker pack around Crafty Penguin's 3rd birthday. And I'm thinking I want to theme it around travel. I'm kind of missing travelling. I haven't really gone anywhere in the past year, which is kind of weird. And I spend most of my time here, which I've probably said, due to COVID and the restrictions and everything. The UK is slowly coming out of lockdown now as things start to open up again a little more this next week. So I think tomorrow the shops are back open and things like that. So I kind of want to theme it around travelling and make some little stickers. So that's all good. The other thing I've been talking about quite a lot on my Instagram at the moment is building the community around Crafty Penguin. So that's another one of my big aims for this year. And it seems like that's the key to growing my business, from what I've been reading, people that I follow, books that I've read and books that I'm currently reading. I've got the newsletter set up. I did that with Salmon Squeak and Shout last month. I need to promote that and get that built up, get people to sign up. But I don't want it to just be about a newsletter. I have my own website and I kind of want to involve that somehow and create a group. So I've had a look. I've been looking this weekend on Discord because I use that anyway. I think that would really help. So I've had a little look at that. I've sort of set up a very basic Discord. There's nothing on there. I've literally added my logo and just like some titles. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in and what you think about that and what else you maybe think I could do to grow the Crafty Penguin community. I want it to be, I think, a group for people with a couple of interests. So not just one specific interest. I want it to be for people who like penguins, like myself, but I also want it to be for people who illustrate and draw and maybe have a small illustration business or a small business. And I'm not sure where I want to take it right now. I've been struggling with the battle of what to do with Crafty Penguin. So for the last year I sort of thought maybe I'd niched down too far with penguins, and that's why my following wasn't growing. And I don't sell the same amount of products as some other illustrators and things like that. So I started to widen it, but now I'm worried that maybe that's too broad. So I'm trying to niche back down again a little bit, I think, back into penguins. I don't know, it's kind of an argument I'm having with myself. So if you have any thoughts on Crafty Penguin, should I go broader? Should I do just like winter animals? Should I just do penguins? What should I do? Any help would be like amazing. Hello, happy Sunday morning. It's been a very quiet couple of weeks here at Crafty Penguin, as you've probably seen from this vlog. There's not been too much going on. I've been doing lots of paperwork and work behind the scenes, as you've seen in this vlog, on my website and my Etsy shop, things like that. And the front side of things has been very quiet, so I haven't had any sales. It's been really quiet since the Eharts market. Nothing's come in at all. Okay, so while it's been quiet, I've been catching up on my accounts and things like that, trying to get those sorted. So the Crafty Penguin accounts book, here it is. Has my little logo and everything on. For the past year is now up to date, and I need to crack on with 2021 and get caught up until like where we are now. I've printed out most of the stuff, I've just got that to do. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I hope this vlog's been interesting to you, because it's been really quiet here at Crafty Penguin. So there's not been a lot going on, but I still wanted to share it because I wanted to show you that running a small business, it's not always busy with sales. There's not always lots of things going on at the front side of the business where it's all happy and everything's really good. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes there's not a lot going on. And it's just behind the scenes things that are ticking over. And while it's quiet on the front side that people see of Crafty Penguin, behind the scenes there's still work to be done, but it's just not very good on camera. So I've been doing a lot of that kind of work while it's been quiet and getting caught up, which has been nice. So if you have enjoyed watching this vlog, which I hope you have, it has been very different, please give it a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And hit the bell button and subscribe to my channel to find out more about what goes on in Crafty Penguin, as there's a new video up of some sort, either a studio vlog or a different kind of video every 2 weeks on my channel, on a Wednesday at 7:30 at night UK time. So check that out, and don't forget to check out my website www.craftypenguin.co.uk for all your Crafty Penguin goodies, information, anything you want to know Crafty Penguin. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.